Hello everyone, I'm your host Aquaman. Welcome back to another episode of Oblivion. Last time we went treasure hunting, found Ayleid statues for a collector and got paid quite well. This time, we're going to look into why these buildings are only partially constructed and what a goblin has to do with it. He's actually holding his axe this time. That's cool. So, today, we're going to be doing what I just said, but we need to investigate this, and if we look all around, there's nothing that really stands out. There's a cave that way, there's a cave that way, and that's it. That's all there is to this area. But there actually is a story here, and it's sort of related to the treasure hunting suggestion that I got last time that we tried to follow. So today, I need to head south-ish, and then a little bit toward the east, and eventually we're going to come across, not the Ayleid ruin, because we've already been there. Creepy place. Down near the water. I'm pretty sure it's more often that direction, I thought? Oh yeah, I'm following the wrong road. Okay. Anyway, if you follow the road properly, the correct road, you will eventually come across something other than caves out here. And hopefully not wolves. This looks like a rancor. Yeah, it looked like the shoulders of a rancor from behind. My gosh, that was frightening. So somewhere in this area, keep on going east. Is that... Those flowers look like water. Thought it would be faster to find than this. Although if I had gone the correct direction, I probably would have already found it. Anyway, there's a camp out here somewhere. Am I getting close? It's more up in this direction now. My gosh, hold on. Okay, in this area, which is the completely different direction from where I was going, you can find Crest Bridge Camp. Somebody's walking away from me, but I'm supposed to speak to somebody here. Not sure who, probably that guy who's sitting down.
Welcome, traveler. We're all so worried about the goblins, we may not be as hospitable as we should be. Everything was going well. We had set up camp at Cropsford, and it looked like a beautiful spot. Then the goblins attacked. Thank Ifra that Marissa was there. Without her, the goblins would have surely killed us all. It was my father's dream for us all to start a new life there. He spent everything he had to buy the land. Now it all seems to be ruined.
That's your father back there. He seems quite happy with life.
Barthel Garnard is my father. I'm worried about him. I think it'll break his heart if we can't build Cropsford.
It looks like he's quite engrossed in a good book.
My father hired her as a guide at an inn south of here. Good thing too. She saved our lives and led us safely back here after the goblin attack. No one wants to live in the Gerald Mountains. Well, maybe in Bruma. But they're like Nords. They don't feel the cold.
Okay, so going to talk to her dad, which, yep, he is very happy with this book if he's able to overlook everything else and smile.
Hello, my friend. A word of advice. Watch for goblins if you're heading north. It's northwest of here along the Yellow Road. You'll see some of our supplies near the road where we left them when the goblins attacked. Watch out for them if you're heading north. We ran into Goblin War parties northwest of here while starting to build a new settlement. My family and I are still trying to figure out what to do. We spent everything we had to buy the land and supplies, so we can hardly go back. Say, do you think you could help us? We need to get the goblins off our land so we can start building our new settlement.
Sure, that is absolutely possible.
I had a good feeling about you, friend. You should talk to Marissa about the goblins. She's our guide and knows what needs to be done.
That'd actually be kind of helpful.
Have you made any progress?
No, you just started... Oh my gosh.
She's a wilderness guide we hired to lead our expedition to Cropsford. Saved our lives when the goblins attacked. We plan to call it Cropsford. My daughter Kalia, her husband Aloys and I came all the way from High Rock to start a new life here. We have a charter from the county, everything done official and by the book. I'm sure now that they knew all along that the hand was in goblin territory. But no matter, who cares if a few settlers get themselves killed?
And I don't care about rumors.
We're seeing you.
Okay, let's talk to Marissa.
Well met. Come, warm yourself by our fire.
A red guard, no less. They knew how to hire a good guide.
Follow the yellow road northwest from here. You'll see the supplies I had to abandon when the goblins attacked. You've agreed to help them clear the goblins from Cropsford? That's great news. I've done some scouting around while we've been camped here, and it looks like Cropsford is right in the middle of a goblin war. The caves around here are infested with goblins. Normally, goblins stay close to their lairs and wouldn't be a huge problem. But two tribes are at war, and their war parties are crossing right through Cropsford. What you'll need to do is stop the war somehow.
I mean, you could just, kill all the goblins, but...
Goblins have their own reasons for doing things. Don't make sense to us, usually, but I've learned a lot about their ways over the years. Each tribe guards a head in its lair. Whose head, I don't know. A sacred tribal totem, or something like that. Anyway, if you want to rile up a goblin tribe, steal their tribal head, which is often what a rival tribe does, just to prove they're tougher. I'd lay odds that the war between the two tribes is because of a stolen tribal head, nor the reason for a war to go on this long. So, to stop the war, all you need to do is sneak into Timberscar Cave, find the stolen tribal head, and return it to the Cracked Wood Cave goblins. Unless you want to do things the hard way.
And the hard way is, I can guess.
Well, you could always just fight your way into Cracked Wood Cave and kill their shaman. Every goblin tribe is led by a shaman, but she mostly stays hidden in the heart of the lair, well protected. But kill the shaman, and the tribe will dissolve into confusion, most likely end the war.
That was a whole lot of dialogue for such a little side quest. I think that's probably the most that I've ever heard in a very straight line.
The two nearest are Timberscar Cave and Cracked Wood Cave. Here, I've marked them on your map. Unfortunately, Cropsford is right in between them. Like I told you, either kill...
Okay, we already heard about all that.
Good
Lots
luck,
of information.
and don't underestimate...
In a good way. Lots of information. Okay, so... Who was this, by the way? They just kind of were near camp, and then they wandered off?
If you need anything, talk to my father-in-law. This whole expedition was his idea. If you ask Barthel, it's the garden spot of Tamriel. See for yourself. It's just northwest of here. But watch out for the goblins.
I think he has the roundest head I've seen in this game so far.
Barthel Garland. He talked us into selling our comfortable house in High Rock to start a new settlement here in Cyrodiil. He read something about cheap land being offered by the government. Of course, nobody said anything about the swarming goblins.
I mean, just read the fine print on the contract next time.
We had just set up at Cropsford when Marissa came running in. Said goblins were heading our way. We barely escaped with our lives. You too.
Okay, I think he wanted to wander off and get himself killed or something. Alright, so... Remind me which cave I'm supposed to be going to here. Goblin trouble? Let's see. Recover the totem head from the goblins in Timberscar Cave. That one sounds like the more fun option. So, Timberscar Hollow and Cracked Wood. We're right next to this one, so let's go ahead and do the more fun route. Yeah, we could go right into goblin lairs and try to kill their shaman. But, that's... It's the combat way, and just approaching the quest with combat solutions. It's what you usually do in... What's wrong with you, pig? Did I step on your meerkat buddy or something? Anyway, the combat way is an option, but it's the least fun option, depending on whether or not you have a very combat-oriented character. Man, that thing nearly killed me. My gosh. And I'm capable of combat, but I'm not very combat-focused, so let's do it the fun way instead, I think. I think when we get close, we're going to encounter another goblin. Now, when we first started up the game, there were goblins in the sewers. Those guys were weak and designed to die quickly so that you don't give up in frustration during the tutorial part of the game. Actual goblins can be tough. And I can't tell if there's battle music playing or not. Well, there is now. That is a lot of goblins coming up here. Wow. They're all after me, too. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to try to somehow survive this. In fact, I think... I mean, if you want to, you can fall down and hurt yourself too. Probably my best option is going to be Conjuration, I think. In fact, now might be a good time to do it before I run too low on magic. Where is my cast on self? Here it is. Summon Scamp. Go, my child! Jeez. And I don't believe I can summon 2 creatures at once. Oh my gosh. They are going to kill me. I did not mean to summon another Scamp. I pushed the button to select my healing. It didn't work. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think what I'm gonna do real quick is drink up... Eek. It's not a lot. I did make a special potion. Only one. I mean, for 13 seconds I'll be recovering health anyway. If I can kill at least 1 goblin, I might live longer. Oh, wait, you're my Scamp. I'm sorry, and now he's after me, I think. Well, he's dead anyway. But seriously, that is a lot of goblins. Holy cow. I think goblins might be weak to lightning, although I'm also somewhat sure that I'm thinking of a different game, too. Like, my thought process is, stupid creatures are not very aware of different elements that they don't encounter very much, like lightning, like fire and cold. Those are elements that creatures of the wild are going to be used to. They know how to deal with that stuff, like, on their own, survival instincts and whatnot. Lightning, however, that's not something that most people and creatures and anything is going to know how to deal with unless it's something you encounter regularly. And most people do not. Oh, jeez. Yeah, they are causing me to flinch even. They're not killing me as fast as I thought they would, but at higher levels, goblins can be real dangerous. I need more healing. And this is just for the creatures outside the cave, too. Did I, like, come by at a bad time? This is practically a war party. I also find it interesting how I said that combat is the boring way to go about it, and here I am getting into combat before I can even get in the cave. Okay, we got one. I mean, you can try to block with your arms if you want to. I'm not going to hit your face, but I'm still going to hit your arms. It is so difficult trying to hit the one that has the lowest amount of health while trying to also stay away from their attacks and keep myself alive. Okay, they stopped it for a moment. They stopped for a moment. Thank you. My gosh. One left. One left after all this time. Okay. Recover a bit. Alright. There are 2 goblin bodies right here. I will at least check them to see if they had anything useful. Here's a lockpick. And another lockpick. Okay. Well, that was fun, I guess. Oh, and here's another goblin. Is that one that was following me and fell down behind me and got himself killed? Because that'd be funny. Not really anything here I need. Probably use the war axe. Because all I have right now, as far as weapons, is the debaser, which is half done, and the grim retort. Actually, the frost damage will affect them, and the absorbed strength will work on anybody except a shaman, so that might be good too. Okay. I'm going to heal up, and then we'll go on in. Alright, so... Oh, there was green on the compass, and then it went red, so somebody is taking the totem deeper. If I had a potion of invisibility, this would be a whole lot easier. Maybe 2 of them. Don't wander in this direction, please. He's still wandering. Okay. Well, if he wanders close enough and... What the heck? What is going on? Okay, maybe there was a goblin raiding party. Maybe they were about to go into the cave and start attacking, and I could just make this a whole lot easier on myself. But they heard me coming, so they all ran after me instead. What the heck? I won't complain by far, but definitely odd. Alright, give me that lockpick then. I have no idea how the layout of this cave is. None of this looks familiar to me at all. I know that all the caves are kind of programmed to be different, but they all have kind of the same stuff too, but I do not remember pillars in a goblin cave of all things. Yeah, this place looks like it was at least the foundation for something above. Actually, instead of a mace, I can probably... Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Less enchanted weapons that actually do damage with their enchantments. Ooh, hey! Already got a level up. We started last episode with a level up. And now we already have another one. A light iron shield? Not sure if that's better than what I already have. Probably not, considering I have a steel shield, but... I can take a look. And it's fairly lightweight, so... I can hang on to it for now. If I have to drop something later, that's probably going to be the first thing I drop. Not seeing any movement or shapes. So we're probably fine. I usually prefer to play stealth games. Or, I prefer to play games in stealth mode. You know that some people like to just go in and run around and kill everything, and that's kind of how they play, and they say... that they'll play... They like to play stealthy, but as soon as they get noticed, then they abandon all stealth. And I get that, but it's more fun to just go right back into stealth mode and see how far you can get. At least I've heard of a lot of people like that. I don't know if I'm hearing the minority or what. Well, there's a chest over here. No goblins in this area? None. Wow. It kind of seemed that way, but still. Okay, well, this little back area was a bust. Man, they even have a constructed archway. Were they hollowing out this cave and then building something inside of it? Or is this cave the result of a collapsed project, perhaps? I mean, these kind of look alien in designs, but I don't know. Maybe it was once another alien ruin and it just kind of collapsed in on itself. I have no idea how old the Alien Empire was. Oh, come on now. Would you please... I can't fire arrows properly. I don't know what's wrong with me. Come on now. A little bit more. Thank you. Okay. You know, while we're going through this cave, something I was thinking about, the only way to get any kind of enchanted weapons in Oblivion is to advance far enough in the Mages Guild line, and then you can access the enchantment table. And that seems really weird considering how openly available enchantment was in Morrowind and how more available it later became in Skyrim. And I get that in Skyrim, the whole customize everything and kind of be your own character how you want to make it is a more pronounced theme in the game compared to how Oblivion is. But okay, I've got 3 guys. In Morrowind, you could kind of do that too. You just needed to find a certain enchanter. You could try to make it yourself, but you know, good luck with that. I made an entire video on how complicated that is. Also, these guys are really freaking strong. Oh, it's the War Chief. No wonder I'm having trouble. I might need to back out. Jeez. Okay. Run off, run off, run off. They're attacking me, but at least over here, back into a corner, I can see them easier. Jeez, you look tough. Okay, okay, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. This is... Oh, do I have... 3 of my armor is destroyed. At least 3. This stuff is degrading pretty fast too. This is not so good. I think that I've got... Yeah, Greaves. Let's go ahead and put this on. The boots, I still have the other kind. Oh no. This is not super great. I might actually need to invest in potions. Excuse me, coming through. Please get out of my way. Please get out of my way. Thank you. I killed one of them. Oh, that was the one I killed before. Well, somehow I've got the attention of 3 of them, and they're all coming after me. And don't shoot magic at me. 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 Yeah. I survived. Hey, let's unlock a chest in the middle of battle. Well, this is kind of good timing, considering I need a new one of these. Oh, geez, it's a dead end. It's a dead end. I am going to die. Shoot. Well, here's 3 extra points of armor. Oh, no. Oh, no. This could turn out real bad. So, you know, I might need to... Why can't I equip this? Shoot. Restore health untouched? No, I don't want that. I don't know if... Oh, I was equipping them. It just didn't show. I can't even... There we go. Have a zombie, everybody. I can't even put up my shield in time. They are killing me. I am in trouble. How am I alive? I'm about to die, but how am I alive right now? Weak potion of healing, sure. I've got nothing else. Oh no. Eat the boar meat! Yep, they're gonna kill me. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. And for some reason, the compass marker that I was following down here has disappeared. Okay, hold on. Let me look at my map. Where on earth was I supposed to go? Because it was in Timberscar Hollow, right? Now it's trying to lead me out for some reason. What? Oh, it's... So, hold on. Did... Did the goblin that I saw at the beginning of this have the totem, and he was running back to bring it to his cave? And I went through this entire cave for nothing. I can believe that being the case. I need to put this away so I can run faster. Also, which way is the exit? I think it's left. Yep. We going left. Gonna get out of here. But after I get out of here, the goblins behind me are going to leave the cell and attack me. And then I've still got the same problem, but in a brighter light. Assuming that it's still daytime. This could be a problem. A big problem. Yep, I've got 2 quest markers now. Maybe if I get far away enough, maybe I can, you know, get them to stop chasing me. It doesn't seem very likely, but maybe if I, like I cross a road and there's an Imperial soldier, maybe he can help me out. I need to find a spell. Where's a spell to help me? Wait, did it stop? I think it stopped. Okay. Well, there's still 2 markers, and they're both red for some reason. Now, I can understand if they went into the cave that it belonged in, but there are 2 markers, which means it's in a different loading zone. What? So here's Crackwood Cave. No battle music yet, thank goodness. Oh, I have shock equipped, not skeleton. Here we go, skeleton. Who's coming after me? Is it a goblin? Yep, it's a goblin. Here you go, sir. Jeez. Hey, Skeleton, can you take a hit for me, please? You just go ahead and attack each other. I need to figure out where and why. Yeah, these are... This one's moving. What? Wait. Okay, so this is the guy that was in the cave. Bloody Hand Goblin War Chief. Okay, so I'm killing the War Chief of the group that I'm trying to... You know what? Never mind. I was gonna let you just take the totem back, you know. Oh, hey! My blunt skill has gone up. Goblin Totem Staff. So this is their totem, but now it's mine. And for some reason the marker was red? What? I should return to Marisa and ask her what to do next. Okay, well... that should have been a green marker pointing to that goblin, but... I guess we can roll with it. Let's head back to the camp.
What's going on with you?
The skooma trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere. And a lot of that is going to the Ren Ridgerick Clan.
That skooma trade is bad business. And the Ren Ridgerick Clan, just a bunch of thugs.
See you.
Good day.
I've never heard that line of dialogue before. Hey, don't go to bed.
What do you want?
Really? You want to be that way? What is your...
Alright.
Look, you've got disposition over 50 with me. Why are you talking to me in that tone of voice?
Amazing. You actually swiped the stolen head right out of Timberscar Cave?
Yeah, sure, about that.
Those goblins won't know what to think now. You don't really need to do anything else. The Cracked Wood tribe will stop attacking Timberscar Cave once they figure out the head is gone. Of course, now that you have the head, you could create all sorts of mischief.
Go on.
Well, for instance, you could give it to any other goblin tribe. They'd boast about it, just as if they won it in a war. And pretty soon the Cracked Wood tribe would launch a war against them. I'm not sure if the Cropsford settlers would be all too pleased about you stirring up a new Goblin War, though.
I like where that's going.
You too.
Hey, can I ask you about that?
Let me know as soon as Cropsford is cleared of goblins, so we can get back to building our new settlement.
As opposed to building an old settlement.
You took care of the goblin menace? That's great news, my friend. Now we can get back to building our new lives at Cropsford. Please, be sure to come and visit us in a month or so. You have earned a hero's welcome. Come back in a few weeks. You may be surprised at what we can accomplish.
Okay, I can't ask him about that, and everybody else seems to be going to sleep.
From Cropsford for us. It's
Going to
safe
sleep,
for us
yeah.
to build the settlement.
Hey, wake up! I've got good news. You couldn't wait until morning. Did you... Oh, he's got to wake up now too. Hold on. Give him a moment. He's not going to walk over here and join. They're just staring at me. Very uncanny valley.
Good day.
Hey, how's it going?
I can't thank you enough for your help. You gave us another chance at a new life.
No
Good day.
option to ask them about the head.
What do you... I guess we won't be going back to High Rock after all. Cropsford is going to be our home now. For better or worse.
Huh.
You too.
There she goes. They're all just kind of standing around here, staring at each other creepily. And it's 4 in the morning. Can I maybe use your bed? I can. Okay, with our next level up, so weird that we got another one so soon. What can we do? So, looks like strength and speed are the two options? Huh. Okay. Not a whole lot. Also, it's still dark out. And they're leaving? Okay. I guess they really want to go to Cropsford. So I'm going to stand here for a moment and tell you about the head, because I just looked up information on it, and it's kind of interesting. It turns out that the Bloody Hand Goblins, as soon as you finish up this quest, are going to be... I guess he wants to join them too. The Bloody Hand goblins will start looking for their staff, and they are going to come after you if you didn't kill their shaman or war chief. And I kind of did have to kill their war chief to get the totem back because he wasn't going to take it inside the cave himself. Apparently they can smell you and your staff from a long way and are able to jump you anywhere, anytime, as long as you possess the staff. The goblins have been known to enter Oblivion gates in pursuit of their staff, so you shouldn't be surprised if you find them inside an Oblivion gate. And granted, there hasn't been any of those appearing in the series yet, so if for some reason this is your first experience with Oblivion, you'll see those later on. On the other hand, we could do something with the staff. I guess we could sell it. Would they go into a town, though? That's a little concerning, huh? We could drop it somewhere else. Let me take another look at this thing. I mean, we did kill their war chief, so it probably won't happen, but, you know, it's a Bethesda game and they're buggy, it's whatever else. Shock damage, 20 points on target, 103 uses, and it's not even at full charge. That's really good. It's not exactly great for stealth. I know that sometimes if you're good at stealth, you can use a bow and take out an enemy, and they'll not notice that you're there. But that's not until we get into higher levels, I think, so that's really good. Shock damage on target. I might consider keeping that. This is frost damage 5 points, and then regular attack 3 points, plus whatever the arrows have. This one's got 4. I don't know. I guess I'm going to leave that up to you guys to decide, because I'm not sure what to do with it. Also, this is weaker. It's also a lot lighter. I could probably switch that for the Shield of Truehorn, even though it's got a unique name. And a really cool design. I like the design. I want to keep it. But should I keep that, or the Light Iron Shield instead? It doesn't look anything special, but it's not a whole lot of armor distance, and it weighs a lot less. I don't know. Whole bunch of things for you guys to decide which shield do I want to have. And oh my gosh, I need stuff repaired. Am I going to keep the goblin staff? Do I sell it to somebody somewhere and see if bugs happen and goblins invade the city because it doesn't recognize their war chief is dead? Do I hide it somewhere and hope that goblins attack somebody else when I'm just out wandering around and exploring? And what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? I've got over 3,000 gold now, which is pretty good. I think that we can afford maybe one more upgrade to the castle at this point. But I'm not sure what all else we can do other than steal supplies from these people. I'm going to call it the end of the episode here, though. Ooh, calipers. Useful later. So thanks for joining me today, everyone. It's been interesting. And I did say that this was related to the treasure hunting, as far as acquiring money for upgrading the castle later on. And when they said to come back to Cropsford later because they'll have more progress done, they are not kidding. Cropsford is now going to advance in how well built it is. So if you come back in a couple of weeks, it'll be more done, and it'll be more done. I think that there's 4 stages, and we happened to cross it while it was in the first stage. So after it's all completed, there is a reward that will keep on respawning for us over a certain period of time. So, hero of the people, I guess. Hero of the people of a new settlement. Who is this person?
I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now, walk away before I get nasty.
I have no idea who that is. Should I be concerned with who that is? Interesting encounter, though. Okay. So, yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next episode and what I should do with all the choices I have here. They're very minor choices, but they're still choices nonetheless, and I'd be interested to hear if anybody has opinions on them. Yeah, that's Cropsford. So let me know what you want to see, let me know what I should do, and just for the fun of it, I'm going to sneak a little something extra in here. These 2 episodes of Oblivion could have come out a couple of weekends ago, except I upgraded my audio equipment. I hope you can hear the improvement, and that it actually was improved this time. I've done significant testing at this point, and it should sound good. But apparently I beat them over here. Where the heck did they go? They are not here. Where are they? But I've improved my audio testing, and I was practicing in Oblivion, and I saw something happen that I've never seen happen before. So I'm going to have Michael include it at the very end of this video. And if you left it before this point, you're not going to know about it. So here's a little bit of a bonus for those of you who did stick around. Until then, see you next time, everyone, and take care. Remember, let me know what I should be doing. Is he stuck? I think he's stuck. Okay. Actually, I could really cheese this fight. Oh yeah, I'm really cheesing this fight. Cool! Right when I ran out of magic. Oh, I'm not quite sure what happened here. But he spawned inside the logs. Fascinating, I've never seen that before.